So friends, to open Microsoft Visual Basic Studio 2010 Express, you need to click on the Windows button. Then select this Microsoft Visual Basic Express 2010 option. Click on this, the first option, which is Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express. Click on it. You will find this kind of a screen there. Now see here, the first one, this one is the title bar. Then you can see the menu bar below it. Here, these are the options which are commonly used. So this is known as standard toolbar. Then here you can see the toolbox. This window helps you to create new project as well as you can open the existing project. That means which has already been created. You can open that project and you can work it again in that. Now let's learn first of all how to create the new project. To create the new project, click on the new project option. You will find this kind of a window. See here again, you can see whatever I have just shared with you. You can create different type of applications like window forms application, Windows presentation foundation application, console, class libraries, and again WPF browser application. But in the beginning, we'll start with the Windows form application. Select this and click on OK. We just need to wait for a few seconds to get it open. Now see, by default, you will get a form with the name of form 1, which you can see here. Now on this form, this is your form layout window. Here is your toolbox in which you can see the different type of tools available, which helps you to create all the GUI and other command line applications. Fine. This is for the data sources. That means later on we'll learn. Now here on the other side, here is the Solution Explorer window, which I just shared with you. Here you can see all the Windows applications. Like my project is the by default name of the project. In that, I told you that project में बहुत सारे forms होंगे और वो सब collectively मिलकर they will help you to create one application which you can run as a standalone program. So first of all, in my project, you will get the form 1. Let me close this toolbox first and I'll tell you how to change the name of the form 1. Right click on it, rename it. Here you can say like example, but please remember one thing here. Whenever you are changing the name of the form, you need to give the extension as well with the name. So example.vp. Now see, the form name is what? Example.vp. So this is the design view. Here you can see the properties window. Right now properties window is showing you the properties of the form. Why? Because only form is selected. So that is why see the maximize box, menu strips, and then opacity. You can see the size. You can see here, you can change the size of the form. See, if I'll change the size from here, automatically the size will be changed here. So there are two ways. Either you can change it from here or you can change it through your mouse. If here I will change X and Y axis, so 500, 500 if I give and just press enter. Now see, the size will be changed. Fine. Now in this forms, basically we used to create forms for the users to interact. That is why they are known as the interfaces. So let's learn how to create forms. Oh, see, the tools window is not available right now because I have closed that. So from where you can open it, see, here is the toolbox. So from the standard toolbar also you can open it, or you can use this shortcut, that is Control Alt and X. Now see, the toolbox will be available. So now if I'm creating a simple form, suppose I just want to calculate very basic thing. I just want to add 2 numbers. If I start with a very basic thing, which I hope you know till now. So how to put the controls on it. Here there is a label. Select the label, draw it on the form. You can place it here, and then we need to change the name of it. Select it and see here on the text property, you can write, enter the first number. Fine, press enter. It will be displayed here. Now you can change the properties of this label. You can make it more beautiful by changing its font. Here font property is there. Just click on it. This window will appear. You can make it here bold. You can increase the size. Even you can change the style. And click on OK. Now see how beautiful it is. Next is, now to get the number, this is the label. Labels are used only to display the messages. Now I want to get the value from the user. So where you can get the value? To get the value from the user, you need to put text box. Here is your text box. Click it and draw it on the form. By default it is blank. Again, the name of the text box is, you can see here, the text box 1, which you can change it, but right now let it be text box 1 only. Now the second label, if I want to insert in the same way, either see these tools are alphabetically arranged, so you need to, so it is easy for a programmer to select them. Label 2, here it is. Again, I'll go to the properties window. There is a text property which will help you to change the name of it. Again, I'll enter here, enter second number, press enter. Let's change the properties again. Go to the font again, click on the font, change it. Like there we have selected bold 12, okay. Now here the enter second number. Again I need to select the text box. So instead of going to the toolbox, I can do one more thing. Select it, press the control key and drag it. So in this way you can have the another text box. See, its name is text box 2. In the same way, if I want to have a same, like one more label here, so same type of a control can be inserted using this shortcut. Press control key, select it, control key, and then you can drag it. See, its name is label 3 with the same font settings, and you can change the text properties simply. So here the text property will be, because this will be my result, so I can type the result here. And again I need to have one more text box. Simple, select the text box, press the control key, and you can have one more text box. Now how the things will work, like where I need to write the code. See, I can write the code on labels also. See, here you can see the label 1 click. That means whenever you will click the label 1, whatever I will write here, it is going to happen. But I don't want to write the coding on the events of these controls. Rather, I want to have a button here. So I will select the button tool, place it on the form, change the name of the button, because here I want to calculate or add two numbers. So I can write the text add. Now again, you can format the button. Go to the format property, change the style of it, click on OK. See, similarly you can change the background color of the form. Select the form, and then according to the alphabets, like background image you can insert, and background color also you can select. So you can select custom, click on the custom. See, system will give you the system, that means the by default colors which are already available in your system, but you can have your own thing. So select the custom option, select any color, like here suppose if I choose this one, see, the color will be changed. In the same way, the text box's color can also be changed using the back color. Again the same thing, system is showing this window color, but you can select any customized color from here. Let's not change the color of the text boxes. So now come back to the coding again. So I have made this interface to get two numbers and then I want to get the result of the two numbers. और उन दो numbers का result क्या होना चाहिए? It should be the addition of these two. So what I'll do now, I have to write the code. So I'll add the code on the button. So बटन पे भी कोड कैसे चलेगा? यू नीड टू डबल क्लिक. जैसे ही आप बटन को क्लिक करोगे द रिजल्ट विल बी डिस्प्लेड हियर इन दिस टेक्स्ट फील्ड. सो क्लिक ऑन दिस ऐड बटन. सी हियर यू गॉट. Just have a look at this line. Private means that whatever you are going to write this, जो भी आप वेरिएबल्स लोगे, जो भी आप कोडिंग लिखोगे, it will be run here and it will be privately accessible. It will cannot be used anywhere else in the program. So private sub VB के अंदर procedures बनते हैं. Procedures और functions, they are two things. In Visual Basic, there are two things. One is the procedures which you can create and another one is the functions. Now, what is the difference between these two? Procedures, they never returns a value. Fine. And these procedures are created with the keyword sub. Whereas function means what? कि कोई काम करना. अगर हम कोई काम करेंगे तो obviously we'll get the result. काम हुआ या काम नहीं हुआ या whatever it is, but we are going to definitely have an answer for it. So that is why function always returns a value. And it has been created using a keyword function. Right now we are using inbuilt procedures. You can create your own procedures, you can create your own functions, but right now we'll start with the sub which has already been created. Let's see how you can write the code on it. The first line you need to write is dim. Dim is to declare. That means dim is dimension. Dim. There are three things I need to get. One is the first number, second is the second number, and third is the result. So that means three variables I need. So I'm naming them as n1, comma n2, comma result as integer. Why integer? Because I'm right now taking the whole numbers. So from where you can get the value of n1. n1 में जो value आएगी, it will be from the, see if I write here text box 1 dot text. So अगर मैं n1 equals to text box 1 dot text लिखती हूँ सिंपली, तो ये कौन सी वैल्यू उठाएगा? इट विल गेट दी वैल्यू एज अ कैरेक्टर. बट मुझे तो यहाँ पर नंबर्स को ऐड करना है, तो आई नीड टू कन्वर्ट दी टेक्स्ट वैल्यू इनटू द नंबर्स एंड आई कैन कन्वर्ट इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ val keyword. Val is value of text box 1 dot text. So you can see here val expression as character as integer. It returns the numbers contained in a string as numeric value of appropriate type. That means जो भी text box के अंदर वैल्यू पड़ी हुई है वो उसको नंबर में कन्वर्ट कर देगा. और किसकी हेल्प से होगा? val फंक्शन की हेल्प से होगा. Press enter. Now see, you can see a change here. ये अभी भी ग्रीन कलर का है और ये रिजल्ट अभी भी ग्रीन कलर का अंडरलाइंड है. वाई? सी अनयूज्ड. अभी तक ये लोकल वेरिएबल्स यूज नहीं हुए और यहाँ पर रिजल्ट भी यूज नहीं हुआ. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज दी, आई वॉन्ट टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ द n2. n2 अगेन इक्वल्स टू, आई विल राइट वैल ऑफ. इट इज एक्चुअली प्रोनाउंस्ड एज वैल ऑफ, अदरवाइज आप वैल भी बोल सकते हो. टेक्स्ट बॉक्स 2 डॉट टेक्स्ट. देखो n2 पर भी लाइन अब रिमूव हो गया. नाउ आई वॉन्ट टू गेट द रिजल्ट. सो रिजल्ट जैसे मैं यूज करूँगी वो भी गायब हो जाएगा. रिजल्ट विल बी वन. आई वॉन्ट टू ऐड दीज टू वैल्यूज. सो n1 प्लस n2. सी all the three lines are invisible now. Now see, how it is working here. जो आपने ये वेरिएबल्स डिक्लेयर किए हैं n1 n2, ये वैल्यूज़ यहाँ से लेकर टेक्स्ट बॉक्स से एंड इट इज़ स्टोरिंग इनटू द n1. सेम वे वैल्यू ऑलवेज गोज फ्रॉम राइट टू लेफ्ट. देखिए, और इस लाइन में भी यही हो रहा है, वो दोनों की वैल्यू को प्लस कर रहा है और प्लस करके किधर डाल रहा है, वो रिजल्ट में. दैट मीन्स इसके अंदर. फाइन. सो यू हैव टू कीप दिस इन माइंड कि आपको जिसकी वैल्यू स्टोर करनी है वो आप राइट साइड पे लिखोगे और जिसमें स्टोर करनी है वो आप लेफ्ट साइड पर लिखोगे. नाउ द लास्ट पार्ट इज कि अभी हमने वैल्यू को इंसर्ट कर लिया, हमने फॉर्मूला भी लगा दिया. अब द नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट, कि हम रिजल्ट कैसे देखेंगे. तो रिजल्ट के लिए मैंने लिया था टेक्स्ट बॉक्स 3 डॉट टेक्स्ट. अब इसमें मुझे किसको सेट करना है, रिजल्ट को. फाइन. नाउ लेट्स सी हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू वर्क. Press this button or F5 also you can do. Run it. Here is your form. The first is, suppose if I'm entering here 25. Next again 25. Starting में हम ऐसी values डालते हैं which we can compute the result just to check it whether the program is working fine or not. So मैंने 25 डाला which is easy to compute, that is 50. Let's see whether the result will be 50 or not. Click on the add button. Why click on the add button? Because I have written the code on the button 1 click. Button 1 के click event पे मैंने लिखा है code. So I need to click it. Now see the result is 50. That means we are absolutely correct and my code is correct. Now see, again you can correlate whatever you have inserted in text box 1, it has been stored in N1. Whatever you have inserted in text box 2, again it has been stored in N2. और रिजल्ट में क्या दिखाया, रिजल्ट वेरिएबल, जो कि उसके ऊपर उसका फॉर्मूला क्या बनाया हमने, N1 प्लस N2, दोनों की वैल्यू को ऐड करके रिजल्ट में डाल दिया और लास्ट में हमने रिजल्ट करा दिया. सो हियर इफ यू हैव नोटिस्ड, योर ऑल दी प्रोग्राम्स ऑलवेज कंटेन्स 4 things. फर्स्ट इज ऑलवेज एनालाइज द वेरिएबल्स. आपको कितनी वैल्यूज़ पे काम करना है. मुझे यहाँ 3 वैल्यूज़ पे काम करना था, तो इसलिए मैंने 3 वेरिएबल्स लिए. एंड इट इज़ बेटर टू नेम देम रेलिवेंटली. जनरली हम लोग ABCD ले लेते हैं, हम बाद में खुद ही कन्फ्यूज हो जाते हैं, A क्या था, B क्या था, C क्या था. तो मैंने अगर नंबर 1 था तो मैंने इसलिए उसको N1 लिया, नंबर 2 क्या था मैंने N2 लिया, और मुझे रिजल्ट चाहिए था तो मैंने उसको रिजल्ट ही ले लिया. So the first step is what? Declare the variables. Declare it using an appropriate data type. Second part is what? Get the value. That means जो user आपको input दे रहा है, जिसके ऊपर आपका आउटपुट बेस्ड है. मेरा 25 बेस्ड है इन 2 वैल्यूज़ के ऊपर, तो मैंने उन दोनों वैल्यूज़ को यूज़र से लिया. नेक्स्ट इज फाइनल इज व्हाट, थर्ड पार्ट इज insert the formula whatever you want to compute, and the last part is display the result. Sorry, input के अंदर जो होगा that will be on the left side और output में that thing will be on the right side, because मुझे result की value किस में डालनी है, इस text box 3 dot text के अंदर डालनी है. Clear? So all the programs, they are actually in the 4 parts. Declare the variables with the appropriate data types, ताकि आपका काम सही हो और आपका रिजल्ट बिल्कुल ठीक आए, करेक्ट आए. Second is the values, third is the apply the formula, fourth is the get the result. So in this way you can design your applications. So now if I want to close this, fine, जैसे हम close पे बोलेंगे, बोलेगा do you want to stop debugging? Yes. Then do you want to save or discard the changes to the current project? If I say save, तो वो बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट नेम क्या है, विंडोज़ एप्लीकेशन 1. तो आई कैन चेंज द नेम, आई कैन से इट हियर माई फर्स्ट एप्लीकेशन एंड देन क्लिक ऑन सेव. नाउ इफ आई अगेन गो टू इट, If I again open Visual Basic Express 2010, then now see in the recent projects, I can see my application. See the name first application, click on it. Go to the design again and you can have one more form.